Welcome, everyone. So we just take a little moment and just allowing everyone to come in and take your place and take your seat and just dropping in. So it's very, very beautiful being here together with you all tonight. We'll just check so everything is okay here. So another evening, another day, another session, another meeting. Thank you so much, each and everyone, for showing up here, co-creating our space, co-creating our field today. And this is also like a follow-up after the very, very beautiful and powerful, if I want to say that myself, the webinar that were last week, the embodiment of your divine original code blueprint, because this is like a continuation of that work and also a deepening and to really allowing us to work with pure source consciousness to recode our DNA. So everyone, thank you. So please write in the comments if you are joining us here live or if you are watching a replay or a recording. And also who you are, where you are in the world, so we really can, like allowing this grid and field and network that we are creating and co-creating together, this field, this sacred space. So, and we know that everything that we're doing when we come together is amplified. And for me, this journey that we are now going to explore and experience, I really invite you all to be active. And I know that some of you might felt a smaller disappointment actually at the webinar that we had, because you're so used, maybe when we come together like this, that you also receive an experience, like an activation and a transmission, but that webinar was a transmission itself. So this is so beautiful that we now can come here together and like continuing that work. And with that missing piece that I was sharing about the molecule hydrogen, if we really also could allow that to come into our cells and bodies and to open our bodies, we will work with this also with the cells. We work with the communication with ourselves, so we can really allow that opening in the cells and in the nucleus and the membrane with the cells, as we're going to do deeper and to recoding our consciousness, recoding all programmings that is held within ourselves, that is also blocking us from actually embodying and deeper embodiment of this, our original blueprint, this divine code that each and everyone is holding. So please also share if you joined us in that webinar, and if not, so we can really send you the replay, because there was such a huge and beautiful sharings in that too, about this divine code and about the embodiment in that. But anyway, we know that we are spirits, souls, frequencies, energies that having a human experience, and that the DNA itself holds the consciousness, holds our consciousness, and also the codes. So when this spirit come into matter, also that were created our physical bodies with the cells, with the cell memories, with all these codings, it's like the soul's experience. And all the experience, you could say, of creation of the universe is like held within our system, within our cells, within our bodies. And we know that there's been a lot that has been manipulated in the DNA, that these codes has been really shifted and reversed and programmed, have been inserted in different ways. And these we're going to, in a very, very soft and beautiful way, release, and we're going to recode. So this is also the huge, not only to, like unleash or unlock our divine original, our blueprint, so we can really unlock it, but this is also to, what you say, restore and rejuvenate, and to recode it into this amazing, beautiful, divine origin that each and everyone in these beautiful, beautiful physical forms are like holding. And that, with that, we also create a new reality, like a new reality we can choose to live from. So this is it's going to be a deep journey. But before we are like entering into this activation, I'm very honored and happy and grateful of inviting a sister, a friend, a very amazing soul that walking on earth with a huge, beautiful mission, and that has also, together with me in the programs I'm holding, and where she is also walking, we're walking together. We've done a lot of things together in many eons of times in this. It's a deep, deep soul sister. But anyway, I admire my sister Birgitta Serafima, that you're going to meet here in a while, of her clarity and of her huge consciousness, and also of her understanding of the whole, and also her knowledge of our physical bodies and in every detail and every cell. And she's been journeying and working a lot, like in every layer, all the dimensions, into these the smallest parts, the smallest molecules, atoms that we are going to share. She's going to share a little bit about that today. And like in multidimensional, in all dimensions. So thank you so much, my beloved sister, for joining us here tonight, and also coming and sharing. Let's see, there you are, sharing your experience and also how you work, because this, what we're going to share, is like a living transmission. It's like an everyday transmission and a deep, deep work. So please, Birgitta, share with us all how you have received this active meditation, transmission, activation we're going to receive and experience, and how you work, and share this knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Camilla. I get very touched from the beautiful words about me and what I have done. And I am very grateful to be here, and to be here with all of you, and to share, because this is also my passion. And this is what I love to do, and discover and dig deeper into. It was many years now when I started to understand a little bit more about the multidimensional body and organs, that, of course, as we are multidimensional beings, our organs are also multidimensional organs. So it's in all layers. And it was coming back all the time about the nervous system and the synapses between the nerve cells. And I could see how infiltrated the transmitter substance were going with the message between the nerve cells. It was not a pure message that they were transmitting between the cells. So I started to get more and more interested about the false codings that are in our bodies. And then a couple of years ago, Camilla came with a huge revelation about the mother that has been gone, and the effects of humanity from the split in consciousness, and also the inserted some energetic pathways in the bodies and in the energies bodies that also were keeping our bodies in constraints. And I started to see more about the hearts and all the heart failures, that this was a cause from these structures within the DNA, you can say, that were leaking the energy, not in the divine way, in another way. So the first time I was hearing this beautiful meditation and activation, recoding the DNA, it was a couple of years ago, 1 year ago, and I just, this is just amazing work to be able to do this powerful work from within the cells. And I started to do it so many times and work very, very consciously as my huge, pure consciousness. I can go wherever I want to go. And I went into the cells. I went into the DNA, and I worked from there as my huge cells. And it came new instructions in this meditation, how to really clear and change the DNA from within and give the workers inside the cells new instructions, because these workers and these cells are God cells and a mini cosmos, each one of them. So I worked and worked. I started to develop the method and experiment with the method. And suddenly, with the help of Camilla, always supported, I discovered, oh, this is not only for bringing light into the cells. This can be used in so many things. Then I started to work with the structures that were limiting me and my self-sabotage patterns, as we are talking so much about nowadays, and also is hindering. And I discovered the structures that were built in my DNA. And I worked with this recoding meditation very actively to tear down the structures from my DNA. And now today we will work in ease and grace, but this was not what the work I did was not ease and grace. It was war in the cells, war in the DNA. And I really also managed to clear them. And after working with this, I could not feel this limiting belief anymore. Yes. And then I have experimented even more. And I started to use this meditation with my beloved crystal friends, my crystal teams. That I love crystals. And I asked how I should put them around me when I was listening to and doing this work. So I was placing them around me, anchoring in a crystal chamber, and I could see that I also could connect my crystals within my fields and body and expand my consciousness even more together with them and connect easier to the core of Mother Earth, to the crystal I feel around Mother Earth, and to our beloved Mother, Father God. Then it became even more powerful, the work. And what I want to say with this is that we are limitless beings as pure consciousness, and we can do anything as pure consciousness. And this method is self-care. It's really self-care that everyone can do with determination, with love, with longing. Yes, I really love this work. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Birgitta Serafima. So beautiful, and so beautiful shared with your experience and all, to sharing all the limitless and infinite beings we all are, but also the limitless and infinite possibilities and opportunities that is here for us now. It doesn't have to be, so difficult or struggling. It is, we all know and can do so much. So just also share, or a question to everyone that is here: how connected are you with your body? How are you communing with your body, with your physical body, with your light bodies, with your energetic, with your frequency? Are you like communing with your organs, your glands, your blood, your teeth, your skin, your cells? Because we can really deepen into that work and assist the physical body also to really restore and rejuvenate. So, of course, it is asking us to come home here with soul spirit in the bodies, and also open up to the multidimensional beings we are and the limitless masters we all are. So I think we just, get started. And I want to say that it's like an activation transmission, but it's made like in a meditation, a guided meditation form. And what we're sharing here is like one way. So I also really want to invite each and every one of you. You can bring this with you, into your sadhana, into your daily practice, and to learn and to really deepen in the communication. And then you can recode whatever is for you. Whatever is for you. You can really put into this and you work with it. So that then you don't even need to go, like into guided meditation, because you can commune with all of you. And also like all the layers, all the dimensions. So, okay, I think we start now. So just take a little moment and allow yourself to be comfortable and to dropping into deeper into this present moment, the eternal moment of this now. Drop into the heart field and heart space. Like dropping in, softening, dropping in deeper, softening. Just allowing yourself in the fullness inviting the presence of all of you, like we're breathing in. As on our in-breaths, we are breathing in all the energy we've been letting go of. All the energy we've been letting go of just before this moment. And on the out-breath, we just let go. Surrender and letting go. Surrender and letting go. Softening. This is about, coming home. And we're softening. Slowing down. Allowing ourselves to be fully relaxed. And also start to tuning into our consciousness field, tuning into the beingness of ourselves. And ask beloved Mother, Father, God to overlight and oversee this field and each and every one within this space, beyond time, beyond space, in this eternal moment of this now. So we are dropping into our heart center, heart space, dropping into our unique vibration and frequency, connecting with our body temple, like the energetic body, and connecting with our physical body. Just taking some time to really dropping into this space, this state of beingness. Beloved, I am present. As we drop, and just when we drop into our heart, it's about relaxing and just falling into ourselves, letting go, surrendering as much as we can into this moment. Becoming aware. Becoming aware. The consciousness field. And if you don't understand any words I'm saying and don't see anything or don't feeling or sensing, everything is just okay. Just let go and breathe and relax and enjoy. So you ask your body to fully relax. You ask your system, your glands, your nervous system to fully relax. You allow your mind to dropping into your heart. Nothing to go, nothing to do. Nothing is more important than this very moment. And slowly, slowly, just by allowing, as you allow the infinite moment, you're expanding your awareness. It's like you're dissolving slowly. And if there comes mind chatter, just let go. Allow them to be like white clouds on a blue sky. Focus on the blue sky. Focus on the breath. Just enjoy. We're inviting softness. We're inviting love. We're inviting the allowance of this very moment, of all that is. We inviting life. We're inviting our yeses. We're inviting everything that is in this moment, and all is okay. So as you're dropping down, we're dropping into stillness. We are dissolving. And it's our conscious awareness, we are bringing inside the body. And we start actually to connect intimately with our living body system. So we are like shifting our consciousness into a microcosmic intelligence, like our body system, as we really become aware of, or just allowing a little bit more of ourselves, a little bit more field of ourselves, and the consciousness of this living beingness, this living light, this pulse, these frequencies, these codes, this body. I want you to start just with your intention and breathing and softening and harmonizing your nervous system. So like breathing in white light, breathing in unconditional love, breathing in pale blue electric light into our nervous system. And with our intention, we are communing with the nervous system to relax, to soften, to harmonize, and to open. We're breathing in and ask our nervous system to soften. Yeah, so beautiful. Just allow your awareness. And now we're really starting to like going smaller, like focusing into ourselves, and start to like bringing our consciousness, our conscious awareness into our cells and our cellular intelligence. Like our awareness is starting to permeating through the cell membrane, like just soft coming inside the cells and the membrane and the cell nucleus. So just you can allow this, you can sense, feel, become aware of it, or you can visualize. Everything is perfect. Like almost like you're coming inside in this little nucleus, within the cell, the core, the essence, and it's almost like you're inside a kind of a control room. Like it is like a control room of your body blueprint that is held here. You don't need to think, just allow. And within the nucleus of the cell, your consciousness is the DNA. As you can feel yourself, become aware of awareness, like a very long molecule that is coiled up very tightly inside of the threads of the chromosomes. It's almost like we are gently unifying with another strand of ourselves. Like this ladder, it's like a body ladder, and that's becoming very intimate and intimacy. And all this change, these chains within the DNAs, it's like a chemical bonds holding consciousnesses and codes And this is the codes this is the codes to your human self. So allow you to become aware of the focus of yourself as this DNA helix ladder, enlightened by all these connections and bondings and all the encoding sequences. And just stay here. Allow your consciousness to stay right here. It's almost like you're sitting on the ladder as DNA intelligence, and just sit there for a while and radiate your love. Radiate your love just into this helix of your human self. It could be as huge, or small, it doesn't matter. It's this consciousness field. And when we are here, this is important. We sit here and we breathe and we are radiating and transmitting as we are really connecting. We are really connecting with source light, beyond the prime creator, with our multidimensional self, with the Almighty, the universe. And just allowing, so what's you radiating, this love is pure divine light, this pure creator light. So just allow, beloved, just allow. And as you start to, you're going to start to commune with the DNA, with this intelligence, because as you are like sitting here on the ladder, you become aware of this intelligence, of the codes that is transmitting between these lines and chords. That is information that is held here. It's an own living intelligence, the DNA. So as we are beginning to commune with this intelligence and with your voice, you can work directly with frequencies and energies. You can work with your voice. Going to voice out, this is kind of, that is with intention, like new encodements. And that will transfer the energy and the intention behind. So you can use my words as your words and just commune with your DNA. So you continue to breathe in, just radiate. It's like you're breathing light, pure light. It's like you're in a shower of pure light, golden white light, pure source light, light and bright. And as we like breathing in, and then you're radiating out, as you're holding yourself within this new vibration and new frequency. And the vibration of this energy body is also elevating. The energy body is also elevating as you commune, to hold more light, to build up your light quotient, to restore, to rejuvenate. As we're bringing in the crystalline light, the songs, the frequencies, these new crystalline templates of the higher evolution, as we are shifting into like a higher expression of our DNA that in the origin is holding these crystalline codings and blueprints. So we are starting to like shifting into this new, the higher level, higher frequencies, templates of joy. So we're bringing in the energy of joy. We're bringing in the codes of joy. We're bringing in like the codes of unity as we are merging as unity within unity. Just allow that. So we're getting familiar with these frequencies and vibration and consciousness fields as they're all living light. Everything is holding information. Everything holds an intelligence. So just allow that. Allow the merging and becoming familiar with the consciousness of unity, the level of consciousness of unity. Bring in the peace and like an inspired living in the new era. So now you're speaking out loud. Now we will have this in the field. You're speaking out loud like my frequency, my level of consciousness, my personal frequency are love, joy, bliss, unity, peace, inspired living. So this is what you are communing with your voice, with your intention into your cells, into the DNA, into the nucleus that's holding the consciousness that is shifting, that is evolving. And you say, my DNA is now recoding to override the memory fields of suffering. Cellular reprogramming is restoring into the bliss body blueprint. And you can speak this out many times. This is your communication with your cells, with your DNA, and you recode it here. So actually this DNA, they are unwinding and re-twining. So the new codings, the recoding, the frequency of love, joy, unity, peace, inspired living. And this, my DNA is now recoding to override the memory fields. The memory fields of suffering, the memory fields of pain. The memory fields of distortion, the memory fields of fatigue, to cellular reprogramming. And the reprogramming is restoring. It's restoring the original blueprint. It's restoring the bliss body blueprint. So allow this unwinding as we can ask for assistance of all the divine teams that are here with this unwinding. And my shift perceptions, all of this communion is opening the crystalline seals within my DNA. and encoding the higher self, the multidimensional self, and the future self in the new sequences that are rearranging dormant DNA is switching. It's switching on. It's been activated. Dormant DNA being activated now. My highest self, my highest potential, the original blueprint is switching on now. Speak this out loud. Give these instructions to your cell, to the DNA, to the consciousness. So the consciousness is shifting. My body is biochemically transforming into a higher intelligence and a more loving, deeper, expanded, non-personal love. My DNA is now encoding the new electromagnetics of solar waveform and the body's communication circuitry that is constantly recalibrating, restoring. Allow yourself to be aware of any feelings, any sensations in any of your bodies, in the DNA, the cells, or in your body. And just feel yourself how you can respond more into this love field and how you're shifting into a new frequency, a new resonance with faster light. It's like an expanded dimension and faster light within the DNA. As we are continuing, you continue to go to commune with your DNA. Like my DNA is recoding to build new neurological circuitry and support multi-dimensional perceptions. And as these are rewinding and recoding, you're going to see and become aware, feel your physical reality as less rigid, less structured. My DNA is recoding the cellular elasticity to assist the new thought forms of the original blueprint. New thought forms, new ways of thought, new ways of feeling, new ways of emotions. And now you're allowing to replicate these new codes of creation, because what's brought in this pure source light, this divine light, the divinity of you that is recoding with your direction, with your voice, with your intention. And it is creation itself. And the nucleus in your cells is containing, holding the immortal codes. And also the codes of unity, unified awareness. So now we continue to commune, like my DNA is recoded to remove all genetic sequences that upholds a blueprint of division and degeneration. And as the living intelligence of DNA, please now transmit all of these new instructions to your messengers. These little helpers in your body, in yourself, the messengers. This living intelligence of the DNA, your original blueprint. Please transmit all of these new instructions to your messengers. And also to deliver these new templates, these new codings, the natural, organic, original of the new blueprint. So send this information, send this communication, communing of this new blueprint to all the workers. Every worker that is shifting and changing within the cells in this orchestra. As we expand beyond time and space into the eternal now. Very beautiful. And just allow all this, the intentions, the communion now. You can continue. You can continue to recode for all the things you want to override. The new codings, the recodings that you want to override. That old, distorted, inverted, reversed, manipulated DNA to be restored, rewind, retwine, recoded. So everything that you want to recode now, you can commune with yourselves. Send this message of the new blueprint to activate your divine origin to all the workers to shift your consciousness and just allow this pure divine light, the source light. You might become aware of the work that is done within your body, within your cells, within your nucleus. You might really become aware of all the codings, the living codes within your DNA, everything that is happening or not. Everything is okay. You can just sit in this beautiful divine space of divine light. Whatever is just feeling something right for you, you can really work deep in your communion, really sending commands like in a loving way, as this softness, as this white diamond light, this pure source light that is here within the field. that is streaming through you, beyond the prime creator, beyond, through you. And as you're doing this work, you're strengthening your inner pillar of light. So you're anchoring yourself. And we are bringing in this light into every cell and allow all of these new codings, the new encodings of the new templates, the original, to also be anchored, manifested within each and every cell. So just allow that to happen, beloveds. Just allow that. So we're calling in, deepening in your higher self, your soul and spirit. So all of this come here so you can really, really start to commune all the self-sabotage patterns. Remove all the suffering encodings even deeper. Emotional memories, manipulated memories, everything that is held in this DNA intelligence, this consciousness. Just continue to speak it out. Do it your way. Ask all the transmitters to be active, all the workers to be active. Awaken everyone that is sleeping to come and support. So your communion is through your highest consciousness. And as we now are shifting all the patterns, shifting and recoding, unwinding, retwining, and all the imprints back, recalibrating to your original blueprint of love, joy, ecstasy, bliss, light, unity. And also the memories, you can awaken the memories of living a life, a meaningful life, devoted life, an inspired life in ease and grace and flow. You might sense some tinglings, some light expansion, maybe flowing golden light, white light. Like consciousness is really swirling. And everything you are communing with the DNA through the consciousness within the nucleus, within your cells, you can speak out 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You can repeat as you are really helping, assisting with your voice, with the wordings, with your consciousness, allowing purification codes to recalibrate, to repattern. So just use whatever wordings come to you with your divine intention. As you are recoding into your original consciousness, the highest potential, your consciousness within this moment. And you're asking this new, we ask everything to be anchored, manifested within the DNA, anchored, activated and anchored, encoded, embodied, and overwritten all layers. So you repattern, you recode. Because your human self, what you believe, is not your original coding. It's the programming of the human self, the linear self, the little self, whatever we call it. So we are recoding into pure source light, pure light, creation itself. And this is happening now. So all the new thought forms, we are bringing into recoding and to be anchored within the cell, within the nucleus. And we're sending out the message to all the workers within the cells. So we are bringing back into sovereignty, authenticity, integrity, truth, light, divinity, unity, oneness. And allow this light to penetrate. Allow the relaxation. Allow the softness. Allow the merging. Allow the restoration. Allow the recoding. Allow yourself to come home to you. Allow yourself. Allow yourself. So beautiful. So beautiful. And here you can stay as long as you want to. And you can come back to this field, to this consciousness field within and without, that is ever present within you and without you. And here you can really support your body, your systems, and recode and activate. You can go in and work with the illusions of lack, of the codings of the false beliefs of separation, of the self-destructive beliefs or thinking patterns of not being good enough, not allowed to have a great life, good life. That I can't. Who am I? The fear of failure, the fear of success. The fear of judgment, the fear of pain. Everything you can really commune from the higher self, from the highest consciousness field, from the highest potential. So you connect through your spirit, soul, and higher self, and you commune from those eyes, from that codes, from that language. You can recode with light language. You can just allow. And then you allow it for it to take time to really shift the patterns in the physical form with this light and these new encodings. And then we're choosing the new, we can see with the new eyes. And work with this, beloveds. You work with this like every day. Every day. You cannot do it once. You work with it every day. So it really, really, so not the old can come back with these overrides. It really can anchor and embody. And you be determined. as your original blueprint is activating your original codes, and all of this is overriding the old, the distorted, the manipulated. So this is so beautiful, so beautiful. The old templates of suffering and pain, old templates of poverty, the old templates of the distorted masculine, the distorted feminine. All the experiences are like resides here. So we also awaken the dormant DNA that is the original. So beautiful, beloveds. You can stay here as long as you want to. You can just connect and reconnect with this field, this beautiful, beautiful field. We give thanks to each and every one that has co-created this field. And with that, so we seal this transmission activation meditation with the highest potential and truth and peace. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And amen. You can like re-watch it, re-experience, and just allow the consciousness to work. And before we go out here, I will invite Birgitta Serafima again, just to see if you want to share something here. Do like that. And
Yeah. Well, wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Camilla. This was huge work and huge clearing. Clearing within the cells, yes, but also clearing in cosmos, because it is the same. When we work with ourselves, it ripples, because we are all. So it was just amazing, amazing. And I felt there is still a lot inside my system and cells that are holding these lower vibrations that are sneaking in, hiding between the small structures. So it's like you say, Camilla, it's just to continue and do it and do it and do it. And the beautiful light and structures that came. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
thank you so much, each and every one. And thank you so much, Birgitta Serafima, for joining and sharing your love and your light and your experiences and your wisdom and knowledge. Beautiful having you here. And thank you, each and everyone that has come here today, and each and everyone that is experiencing, receiving, saying yes to deeper embodiment and the more expanded and expansion in love and in communion with the divine, with all that is, and unity. So please, if you want to, you can share your experience here in the comments. And you can watch this, receive this, experience this over and over and over again, and you can make it yours. This was a really huge clearing, like a huge look, like override of all the DNA and all the codes within the nucleus. They all want to really be swept out, swept away. And now you can really come in and work more detailed and what is really in alignment for you, what is really within also your original blueprint, the codings, and also what the higher self, the soul knows is been blocking. And also to repair like the transmitters between, so that the language, they can commune with each other and the workers can really do the work. So it's such an absolutely amazing, magnificent intelligence that our body, the physical body, is holding. And like each cell is its own entity in a huge, huge system and a huge, huge network. And as within, as without. So it's the cosmos, it is the universe. So it's the same like the grids in the universe and the cosmos is the grids within. So thank you so much, each and everyone, for co-creating this field and just keeping your work. And I would be honored and grateful if you share your experience, and we can continue here to deepen the work and also how to really put this in action in our everyday life. Because of course, when we shift it here in the inside and this deep with the DNA, it's also for bringing this out, the new reality, because it becomes your new reality, to bring that into life, to live that life, so that the outer world would really come in alignment and also shift and be in the same frequency vibration as your inner world. So this is an important work. So thank you. Thank you. Beautiful.